this episode of Travelogue, we're heading to a well-known southern city. We'll peel away the cool cosmopolitan exterior and find deep-rooted traditions and a proud heritage. So, where are we going? Find out next. It's early in the morning, but for many Wenzhou citizens, the day has already begun. I find it amazing how people here even approach leisure time with the same amount of gusto as they do business. Thanks to Wenzhou's many lakes and rivers, dragon boating is popular here. These guys are preparing for an upcoming competition. Such determination. If all that ruin's giving you quite an appetite, head to this restaurant for a refueling breakfast. They've been around for over 80 years, and like the other entrepreneurs, had a humble beginning. The founder used to walk the streets to sell his food.
哎，你好，这在包什么呢？
这个是馄饨。
听说咱们店挺有名的，那咱们这比别的地方怎么好？
好，这个我这个皮和别人也不一样的。
这个皮
很厚很厚的。皮打的时候，我们这个员工3点多点爬起来，很辛苦的。那这个很难打，要手打。我们会包的话，肉要放这个皮里面，皮下来一定要薄一点。这个吃的时候肯定很松很松的。喏。
里面是空的。It's like it's completely empty inside. It's kind of like a jellyfish. 我可以试试吗？
可以。
So nice slathering. Oh god, it's going wrong already. 咱们比赛一下，1、2、3。Oh, what that is just not. 怎么那么快？
拿起来。
拿起来。
拿在里面。
然后这一往里头一塞。
跑得很好看。Perfect。
可以吗？好吗？
好。
这个放到水里煮会散吗？
不好吃。
不好吃。You just said it's going to be horrible.
A couple of minutes in boiling water and the wontons are ready. Time to put my taste buds to the challenge.
Oh man. Oh god, that is really hot. But I find it absolutely amazing because I've had a lot of wonton before, but I've never had one that's been made this way with the meat still encased without having it being stuck. But oh, this is my one. I know because I put my name on it. So let's see if mine is really better than the other one. Oh, that's horrible. That's nice. Just kidding. It's absolutely amazing, and you've got to try it yourself.
Wenzhou is a great place for trying out some traditional snacks. And if you're a glutton like me, you have to try this dengzhangao. It tastes a bit like a fried spring roll, and it's been around since the Qing dynasty, more than 100 years ago. A local favourite.
哎，你好，我可以来一个吗？哎，谢谢。
A tasty piece of history for just $1. Right, I think we should take it easy today. Let's head to Wenzhou's #1 attraction.
Right, so we're just about to go to the island over there in the middle of the old river, which is called Jiangxinyu, and it's been known as the island of poems in China. So we'll get some sonnets out.
Wenzhou's tourism golden child, Jiangxinyu, is home to 2 of China's oldest lighthouses. They date back to as far as the Song dynasty, over 1,000 years ago, and used to guide the fishermen home. Jiangxinyu is a beautiful island and has actually been the inspiration for no fewer than 800 poems.
I'm just trying to figure out what all of that says on the wall. It's actually a wall filled up with poems. About 1,600 years ago, China's most famous
historically recorded backpacker and also a very famous poet called Xi Lingyun came here and wrote a very, very famous poem about this island. Afterwards, it became a mecca for aspiring poets all across China. So a lot of people come here for inspiration. So in Chinese, there's something called a couplet, which is like a very high-level form of wordplay, and that's probably the most famous and the most difficult version, because it uses pretty much the same word, but I hear there are 14 different ways of pronouncing it, with 14 different meanings, and most Chinese people won't even be able to say it, but for the sake of Travelogue, I'll give it a try. So that one goes, Yun Zhao Chao, Zhao Zhao Chao, Zhao Chao, Zhao San. And the other one is Chao Chang Zhang, Chang Chang Zhang, Chang Zhang Chang Xiao, Chang Zhang Chang Xiao, Chao Chang Zhang, Chang Chang Zhang, Chang Zhang Chang Xiao. And you won't believe how long it took me to remember all of that. But regardless of whichever version it was, all of them are about nature and life. I guess I'm starting to understand how Wenzhou people operate. Tradition isn't sacrificed for modernity. Once the focus of the romance of poetry, Jiangxinyu is now the focus of a different kind of romance. Instead of immortalizing words, people now come here to immortalize themselves. You can do the same. Cheese! Did I mention they have free Wi-Fi here? And suddenly, the entire world is here to see Travelogue. The sun's about to set, but our cultural day out isn't finished yet. Time to head back to town to enjoy the local nightlife. And I have a VIP pass. I'm going to be very honest, I don't know much about Chinese opera. I've only ever really heard about Peking opera, but we've been invited backstage to check out Oju, which is Wenzhou opera, and it's an intangible cultural heritage, so it'll be fun to watch. 这个今天咱们是演什么角色呀？
小和尚，
小和
就是和尚背尼姑。
啊，你学了多久
2年。
您是老师是吗？
是。
一般都是什么时候开始学？
一般来说，他现在的年龄是13、14岁最好。
那您是学了？
我也就有40几年吧。因为我们对欧剧喜爱嘛，所以说要教学生嘛。
你为什么开始学这个欧剧？
哦，这爷爷也是演这个。
唱几句吧。
无人去家，哎呀，远去家。
你先练起来。呆呆地呆。
问不得，时到问转回家，转回家。
From grassroots beginning, old opera is now much loved in Wenzhou and widely appreciated throughout China. Unlike most traditional forms of Chinese opera, old opera also focuses on daily life, a bit like a musical version of your favourite soap. No wonder it has such popular appeal. Everything is sung in the local dialect, so I have no idea what's being said. But as the saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Coming up next, it's all in the arms as we learn to make paper the 700-year-old way. Literally soak in our surrounding and pay a visit to the bridges of Taishan County. Hollywood, eat your heart out.